What's up? I'm your girl Domo, and this is The No Show, the only show that gives you everything you need to know in music, fashion, life, and entertainment. I'ma update you on everything that you should know, and I got my homegirl Armani Caeser stopping by. So ask yourself, what do you want to know? That there's always something going on in music, fashion, life, and entertainment, but right now it's like everything's going mad. February is shutting it down. You got the Super Bowl, you got the Grammys, you got All-Star Weekend, you got Scandal coming back, you got Money and Violence coming back, you got New York Fashion Week. It's so much going on to the point where it's like, how can you really keep up? That's why you gotta be in the know. Duh. You got, like I said, Money and Violence is coming back, about to be popping. And they actually came back on their word. So you know how everybody was able to binge watch on YouTube? Well, you'll still be able to catch it on YouTube, but you can catch it on Tidal like a week early first. And then on cloud9tv.net on the 17th. And then you can get it on YouTube on the 18th. So you still be able to get it. All this music. Oh my gosh. Let's be serious here. The market is like super saturated. Like, all of these artists that are putting out all this music, half of them are not going to be represented at the Grammys on the 15th. Let's be serious here. But everybody's dropping a project. Future just gave us Purple Rain when he tried to take over the shine for Meek Mill. And now he's about to drop a whole nother tape with DJ Khaled for this whole Apple Music thing. Shout out to DJ Khaled for that move though. That's like really, really dope. But let's be serious here. Do you really need another Future tape? You tell me how you feel, because I personally feel like we're getting too much music. But at least these artists are doing other things, and I think that's what's making it a little easier to deal with all this saturation. Like people like Fab. It's New York Fashion Week. Of course, he's in all the shows. You got Kanye dropping his whole new Yeezy season. Hopefully it don't look like the whole revenge of the I don't know what they look like. I know Nicki Minaj is gonna be out there. She's always doing Alexander McQueen Balmain or something like that. So you know she's gonna be popping in the streets. So with the music industry being so saturated and everybody got something going on, you would think that the music would take more of a forefront, but lately it's been taking a back seat to everything. K Michelle's working on a new album where we're all about hearing about her and Toya fussing because Toya wearing bejeweled bonnets and all this other crap. Like, let's be serious here. What happened to the music? Bow Wow, okay, I think he gave up on music because now he's doing a talk show or some crap like that. And where did that really come from? But we're gonna let you slide. I mean, hey, it's Bow Wow. When's the last time you heard something from Bow Wow? But a good thing though, there's a rumor around that Drake and J. Cole are going on a tour together this summer. Don't really know how, true that may be, but if Ebro said it, I'ma just take it. Regardless of everything that's going on, whether or not Black Chyna and Rob Kardashian are together, if Amber Rose and Kim Kardashian want to be friends, if Wiz and Kanye want to be friends, if Kanye want to figure out what the heck the name of his album is going to be, might I add, I think So Help Me God is a dope title. Like, Swish, I think it contradicted the fact that you dropped your Nike signage to be with Adidas, and supposedly you're going to Vans, but we're not going to run it out there. So with titles like Real Friends and No More Parties in LA, So Help Me God, I think is a dope title, and I think he should run with it. That's just my 2 cents. People keep talking about Black Chyna and this whole, she's the ex-stripper and the ex-girlfriend of Tyga and this, that, and the third. She's his ex-fiance. She's the mother of his child. But let's be serious here. She's doing more for Rob Kardashian than his sisters was doing. They was letting him soak in his depression in their cribs and not really helping him. Yet Chyna only been with the man for less than a week. And he got a Snapchat now. He working out. He eating right. He's actually being back out in the media and stuff of that sort. To me, she's did more in that 1 week than his whole family has done. But again, what do I know? Maybe you can tell me how you feel about it, because to me, she's doing an amazing job. Like, let's be serious here. Don't count her out just because she's a stripper girl now. Because I seen Khloe Kardashian twerking on Instagram just last night, but whatever. Let's talk about this water in Flint. Hello, that water's brown. even in their hospitals, and the hospital is supposed to be the most sanitary place in the world. Let's be serious here. Let's talk about those crises. Let's try to figure out how we can help those people out. Let's stop just saying, hey, let's pledge for us to help these people, and go send them some water. Like, you can get a case of water, like 36 bottles from Walmart for like $3. You got millions. Go make it happen. I can do what I can on my part. What about you? But hey, what do I know? Comment below in the comment section. You tell me how you feel about it. But let's talk about these Oscars though. Do you see how they trying to appease us with these Oscars? Like, no, you can't win, but we're gonna let people like Kerry Washington and Whoopi Goldberg and Kevin Hart present. None of you are gonna win, but we're gonna let some of your people at least present. Like, now it's been a big thing about things being diverse, like the Screen Actors Guild Award. So many people won, from people like Idris Elba, Queen Latifah, Viola Davis. Like, they won awards, and it made it a big thing about being diverse. Vanity Fair's Hollywood issue, diversity. Like, why are we having to like celebrate diversity? Clearly we're all diverse because there's so many races here. Like, when did it become a big thing where we have to like praise diversity? Hey, let's give it a round of applause. No, let's just be real about it. We're diverse. Let's let these things represent that. Like, we shouldn't have to congratulate you about doing that. You should just do it. And everybody's only doing it because the Oscars is all under fire about people backlashing them about not being so diverse. So it's like, if it wasn't for the Oscars being not diverse, would all these other things be diverse? I mean, really, what do I know? I want to know how you feel. Comment below. Let's talk about these Oscars, this new music, New York Fashion Week. Who you trying to see? All this diversity. Like, let's be serious here. I want to know. This is the No Show. You want to know? I want to know. So let's talk about it. Let's be serious here. I'm your girl Domo. This is the No Show, and see you later. Yo, you always catch me when I'm trying to do something. I was just listening to that Caesar's Palace by Armani Caeser, and when I say it is hot, oh my gosh. But I'm gonna let her tell you on today's Who You Should Know. Welcome to the Who You Should Know on the No Show. Today I have a guest by the name of Miss Armani Caeser, hailing from Buffalo, New York, but holding it down right here in Greensboro, North Carolina. There's so much to know about her, so let's get started. Hello, Miss Armani Caeser. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm just
Snatched.
snatched and laying, you know. But yeah, I'm just working, you know, just trying to make 2016 the best year yet.
I heard that. Well, you know, you actually being a part of the No Show is helping to make my 2016 even better. So I appreciate this.
No problem. I would have did it, girl.
So let's talk about how things have been for you. You dropped Caesar's Palace on October 16th, which, I mean, right now has blown up. Even like the next day, you had like so many like views and downloads.
Yes.
Like, how has this process been? Because you've actually been working on Caesar's Palace for a while now.
Yeah, Caesar's Palace has actually been in the making for about 2.5 years.
Wow.
But like I said, everything happens when it's supposed to happen, and you know, I couldn't put it together any better. Like, it's the perfect introduction, well, reintroduction to who I am as an artist, and just, you know, my independence as a woman. Like, I call this Caesar's Palace because it's like me bringing the people home with me. Yeah. So a lot of the stuff on there, especially like with a few relationship songs and things I may say, like everything is like for real.
I'm about to say you bared it all. So let's double back a little bit. Originally you are from Buffalo, New York, so you were working with a team out there. Are you still working with that team?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, but shout out to them. You know, no bad blood over here. You know, it's all love.
I mean, in one of your songs you do talk about it, like, you know what I'm saying? I still love you, but I had to do what I had to do and keep it hot.
Yeah, you definitely. I feel like, you know, it's all about progression. Yeah. And you know, I'm a very loyal person. But I've learned over the years that, you know, loyalty can actually stifle your growth.
This is true.
So you want to make sure that you're making the right decisions with the right team. Yeah. Because without the right people, it's sort of like, you know, you're trying to hold on to something, but then again, you're cutting off your blessings because you can't really move forward because you're trying to hold on to something that is not for you anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. I totally can understand that. So, I mean, clearly you've made changes in the right direction because I've seen you out here. You actually shopping labels right now. You've been handling with Epic and stuff like that.
A few Island Def Jam, a few little.
Oh, you see, you heard that slight plug? That Slight plug. Island Def Jam.
I mean, you know, I gotta make sure my paperwork is straight first and foremost.
I heard that.
Anything. And then too, like, I've always been the type of person where I'm not really too like worried about being signed. I just want the check.
Yeah.
Because I know what kind of value I can add to any place that I, you know, am.
Yeah.
So I want to A, make sure that I'm a priority, and B, make sure that it makes sense for me financially, because so many artists I've known just like, you know, being around and actually meeting people that are in the industry now, and they, you know, always tell me stories about how, you know, their label don't really back them.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot with, you know, holding on and shelving projects and stuff like that. And I put my heart and soul into mine.
Exactly.
So I can't imagine having to
Don't
go
put
through
me
that.
on no shelf.
Listen,
the people need to hear Mr. Armani Caeser,
yes,
okay?
no, I'm not on a shelf in any kind of place in my life. Not in relationships, not in, listen, none of that. So
I heard that. How's that actually working out? Are we getting closer to this label situation?
We still in negotiation.
Okay.
But I will say that, you know, the more and more I do adds more value and gives me more, I guess, of an advantage when it comes to negotiating deals.
Yeah.
Because, you know, before where I was just, you know, a girl rapping, now I actually have placements with the Rico Love and Raekwon record, you know, and I'm just doing things on my own, and then with the iTunes numbers really like going up like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, it just makes sense.
So let's talk about one of those music experiences. Rico Love.
Yes.
You know, now I seen you at the Rico Love and the Monica concert, and I'm like, bruh, why are they not performing her song right now?
Right.
But how did that even come about? Like, you teaming up with him?
No, it was so crazy. By the grace of God. I actually was in Atlanta doing some records down there.
Okay.
And I just got up one morning, checked my Instagram, and I seen that he like had liked a few of my videos of me like rapping.
Okay.
And so then this is when I first dropped the Freshest video.
Yeah.
So yes, one of my favorite songs. I also directed the video. So he hit me up and was like, do you write your own stuff? No, matter of fact, I had the link to the video and it didn't work.
Oh no.
So he said, clicked on the link, it didn't work. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was with my friend. I was like, he's not going to even look at it no more. But I hurried up and changed it. And then I hit him, and then my friends hit him and was like, check the link. So he went and watched the video, loved it. So he was like, do you write your own music? And I'm like, of course. And then he was like, well, you know, let me speak to your management about, you know, you doing a record with me.
Okay.
So long story short, I'm in Atlanta. I drove back to Raleigh that day. He said he sent me the record. I was right into it on my way back to Raleigh. I got to Raleigh, flew out that next morning, did the song, and flew back.
Wow.
Like, the next day.
That showed your hustle, though, that you was down to make it happen. Like, no, I don't need a few days. Give me a few hours and I got it for you.
Hello. And then not only that, but like, you know, I didn't even ask him. He said he was finishing up the album. So I'm like, I gotta get down there. So I wasn't even worried about, you know, asking him like, well, can you pay for my ticket? No, I flew down there, and then it's like, once you do stuff like that, dudes always respect that.
Exactly.
Like,
you don't need no handout.
No, no handout, none of that. But, you know, they, like, men respect women that boss up. Real men.
Yeah.
They respect women that boss up and just go for theirs. And he was just telling me, like, you know, when I got down there, like, you know, I did the same thing with, you know, a few male artists, and they were the ones like, well, dog, I can't get down there unless you know, pay for me and my peoples and this, that, and the third. And it was just amazing. The whole experience was amazing. I was very comfortable, you know, as a female artist.
It's kind of difficult, I'm sure.
It is, you know, difficult sometimes unless you establish that, you know, respect and that, you know, boundary right then and there. So I got in the studio. I laid it in like 2 takes, and, you know, just the reaction. Everybody was like, like, it was so crazy. So that was a great experience, though.
And you got many more to come up, because that was crazy. So your music and your vibe gives me more like Foxy Brown. And I've told you even that, like, I wrote like a story on my blog about you.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, you know, you're going to be this whole ill nah kick it back type of situation. And, you know, instead of more of a Lil Kim and Nicki Minaj type vibe where it seems more high status, like, explain to me how that may be. Like, have you gotten that comparison before?
I've definitely gotten that comparison a lot. Only with it not being that many female artists
not
in the game. I mean, at least now.
Yeah.
And so, you know, the only people that they could kind of compare me to was, you know, them, which is a good thing because it's like they're the greatest to me
to ever do it right.
Hello. So I'm just more or less on it. Like, I like that.
Yeah.
But I still want to be compared to myself.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, have you ever met them?
Yes, I definitely did. I met Kim before and I've met Foxy before. She actually called me.
What?
Yeah, she caught. It was so crazy because it was like, this guy named Hennessy from New York was like, hey, I got Foxy on the phone or whatever. She wants to talk to you. He's calling me on his phone, but he has Foxy on another phone. So then he was like, yeah, well, she's going to call you. So I'm like, okay, I'm not even thinking that it's real. I'm like, okay, well.
Yeah, Michael Jackson's going to call me too.
I'm like, all right, well, goodbye. So she called me and she was just like, hey, what's up? And, you know, she was just telling me, like, how she respected, the first thing she said, she was just like, yo, I just seen your pictures on IG, and I seen a picture with you. You had on a Moschino shirt with that hat, girl.
Yeah,
you killed it.
Picture.
Like, I never seen nobody do it like that except for me. So I respect that. I'm like, oh, my God. Like, bigged up, because, you know, they was fly back in the day.
Yeah.
So, you know, just with that, and then just with her saying that, you know, she respects the grind and she's a fan, and she, you know, she just showed me a lot of love. So I was very appreciative of that, and just, it kind of just put everything back into perspective. Like, when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, everything comes full circle.
Yeah.
And these are people that I started rapping because of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That inspired me to do what I'm doing now. So it's amazing.
Now, let's talk about you actually being fly, because you're a fly baddie, okay? Like, I ain't never seen you have a bad day. And now you're actually taking your fly and giving it to others. Like, let's talk about this new venture you got going on, AR-89. Like, what's poppin' with that?
Well,
I thought you was going to bring me a gift, but, you know, it's okay. It's okay.
I got you.
Okay.
I got a few goodie bags. I wanted to be on time.
Okay, I got you.
But I will say, it started off, like, I've always loved fashion.
Yeah.
I've always loved to dress. Like, ever since high school, I got best dressed in high school. Like, And I've noticed, you know, in trying to find what I love to do, I had to ask myself, well, what do people ask me for the most as far as, like, advice-wise? And it's fashion. People either ask me what to wear, or does this look cute, or where did you get that from? So it only made sense for me to kind of, like, do that. It was always something that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And, you know, another stream of income, so.
Amen.
But,
and you know how to hustle. You had waist shapers.
Right.
Now you got this, like.
And not only that, but I just like women. I like empowering women.
Yeah.
I feel like women can take over the world. Yeah. And I feel like, you know, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you can make better business decisions. You can make bolder moves because your confidence is up. You know what I'm saying? Your confidence is up, and you're not second guessing anything because you just like, what? You see me?
Right.
You're not, you know. So it just goes full circle, and then, you know, music and fashion, you know, go together. So it just made sense.
Anything else that we should know or be on the lookout for?
Well, I'm doing a pop-up shop in Charlotte for CIAA.
Okay.
For AR-89.
Cool.
Follow my page, iShop AR-89 on Instagram. The website will be done today.
Cool.
So, you know.
I know, we seen you in your fur waiting on it to be done and all, but, you know, you can tell I paid too much attention.
Girl, but, I mean, I appreciate it. I like people that do their research.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can respect the person that do their research. And besides that, more music. I'm going to drop, you know, a project very, very soon.
I was about to say, yeah, we've seen you, you know, since Caesar's Palace has released in October.
Yes.
Like, you've been working on new music. And I was like, okay, is she going to use Caesar Palace to kind of help shop these labels? Or are we about to get a whole nother something?
Yeah, about to get a whole nother.
Okay.
It's going down.
Nope.
Like,
you already got a title for it? Because it's going to have to go with this whole Roman Empire. That's all I'm going to say. We're just going to throw that out there.
It'll make sense. It'll definitely go with what's already out now.
Okay.
But, you know, it's going to be good.
Okay. Now, you gave us snippets to y'all the video.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the whole video?
The video is coming soon.
Okay.
I'm very picky when it comes to actually like my visuals.
Yeah.
I like to be hands-on with, you know, the editing process and direction.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just throwing anything out there. I
Okay.
wanted to make sense and be dope.
Okay. I had to be sure because, you
Yes,
know, when
it's
I say
coming.
searching, I was searching.
It's coming. It's coming very soon.
I was like, okay, I found this video. Cool. I found this video. Cool. I'm like, where's that? Y'all knew. I knew I seen a snippet of this video.
Yes, I'm very, very picky when it comes to my visuals.
Okay.
Because that's how I've gained a lot of my fans from my visuals.
Your visuals. That makes sense.
And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I love and appreciate you.
I love you too, girl.
And that's a wrap.
Cool.
Yay. What's up? I'm your girl Domo, and it's always something new to know with the No Show, so make sure you subscribe. We're going to have new visitors. We're going to have new events. It's always something new to know. It's always something going on, so make sure you subscribe. And anything we don't talk about on the No Show, you can always find us on inthenohiphop.com. Later.